seconds, I'm going to cheat and do a direct export into YouTube from Twitch. I'll try to do a tutorial today. And if you're watching this tutorial on YouTube, I apologize ahead of time. There's some people will be chatting in my Twitch stream, more than likely. Depends on how soon they come in. So, apologize, you won't be able to see my chat, so I'll sound like I'm talking to somebody who don't exist, but I'm talking to my chat. So yeah, basically, like the stream title says, I'm going to basically add a mod directly into the map. And when I say that, I'm not just saying, okay, place the mod into the map like you normally would for startup equipment. I'm like literally going to make a quick mod from the game, then I'm going to merge it right into the map, so that way it doesn't have to be actually downloaded and put into your mod folder. Perfect example is if you use, like on my map, I use a lot of liquid triggers. And to use the liquid triggers, you usually need a special tanker, and I have that, but some people don't, so they have to either get like NC Raider stuff or the coat tanker by Farmer Andy. So anyway, this is just going to be a quick tutorial, and it's going to be a little longer than I really want it, but I want to kind of show how to pull a mod out of the map if we can as well. Hopefully I can find the mod I'm looking for. I don't like exporting with the GE direct. I like to come in and do it myself because it's a little bit of a pain. So we're going to go directly in and see if I can find the tool I'm looking for, which probably is going to be a little bit of an issue, and I guess this is a good chance to introduce, if you haven't seen my website, we'll just do this quick, that way I can look and see what mod it is I'm looking for. Right on my YouTube channel and on my Twitch, there's a link for my my website. So we're actually going to look at equipment. And what I'm looking for, just as a simple mod, I'm going to do this NovaCat 301. So yeah, let's see if we can. I think it's. I don't know if it's actually on NovaCat or not, though. Here I'm wasting time. Oh, I don't think it's under Cutters either. So we're going to do it this route. We're going to right to my Dropbox. Mods, equipment, and NovaCat. Mod the script is a Pottinger. Okay. I do want the 3.0. And once again, I'm wasting time. Apologize for 3.01. Okay, so close out of there. Close this all out. And if anyone doesn't know, to find your where your game's at, I'm in Steam, so it's going to be a little different. But basically for Steam users, it's C drive or your main hard drive. It's under the program files. I always go to the wrong one, I think, but there's Steam. Then I believe it's Steam apps. It's kind of a pain to find at this route. That's why I actually have a shortcut on my desktop on another monitor, of course. There's Common, and I actually have 15, 17, and there's actually Construction Simulator. But basically, we're going to go right into Farming Simulator's data files. Now, don't save anything in here. Modding 101, you'd know that, but if you save something here, you're going to mess up your game, specifically for multiplayer. We're going to go Data, Vehicles, Tools. I'm going to look at Pottinger. I'm probably saying that wrong, but oh well. So, the main files we're going to need, let's just go ahead and make a new folder. And I'm going to call this West Pottinger. In fact, just do this. Copy. Paste that in that folder. I want to get this folder out of here now before I mess it up. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I have issues. I love fences, but for some reason it gives me some issues when I add folders. So what we're definitely going to need right off the bat is we need that XML file. And if I wasn't doing any color or anything, we could just use the XML alone. But I want to add color to this guy. So we're going to go ahead and copy that there. I'm going to open it right up. And I'm going to go File, Export all the files, Desktop. In fact, I want to even copy this. Copy. File, Export all files. Desktop, and we're looking for this guy, and I'm just going to paste that name in. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to go ahead and hit say yes to the parent directory, because sometimes that brings in some shaders and stuff we need. So we'll go ahead and hit yes, and it's going to tell you a bunch of stuff that's not coming in. We're going to take care of that anyway. So he's exported. We're going to close him out, close this guy out, open him right up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, I'm going to edit this with Notepad++. And all these folders are not there, so we need to add them. So this is a little different way of doing it, but I just prefer doing it this way. It's a pain for me to look and find the actual tool with GE unless they fix something. For me, it's just a pain. So what we're going to do right off the bat, we're going to get rid of these. This is basically calling up like 3 folders, and we're not going to mess with that. We're just going to go ahead and bring these in on our own. So we're going to want a folder called shaders, and we're going to want a folder called shared, alright, and then we need to find them files, which once again, if you go to your data, we're going to go data, shared, we need the rough cube. So rough cube, we're just going to copy here, and we need default normal. I don't mess with that. So we need default normal. Once again, copy here, and then it is looking for the vehicle shader in the shaders. And they have done some updates on the shaders, guys, so if you have some older mods you've done, you might want to go back and check your shaders. Vehicle shader is right there, so we're going to copy that into there, and I think that is it. All the other files should be there. Diffuse, normal, specular, and what I'm going to do also, because I can't stand the way they lay this out, I'm going to go new folder, I'm going to call it textures, because that's what I do. I'm going to go ahead and put them in there, and then we're going to copy and put a folder textures. Idiot. Always hit Control C is wrong. Control C to copy. Control V. And I'm going to hit Shift Control Alt and go all the way down here. Hit Control V. Now everything should be there. I'm going to hit Save, close this, close that. I want to open this and make sure I don't have any errors. And it's saying we're not picking up shared default normal. Shared default. Oh, I know. Because I don't have default normal in there. I have dirt normal. And what that's coming from is in your shaders. If you open up that shader itself, it's looking up one folder, shared, and dirt normal. And yeah, actually it is there today. Oh, I didn't select. I was ahead of myself. My eyes are shot, I guess. Edit. Yeah, there's the default normal. I already knew it needed the shared or the dirt normal and I put it in there like an idiot, but I just knew ahead of time. Alright, so data, shared, default, normal. I think I just picked the wrong one. And we're going to go and put that in shared. Copy here. So now when we open this guy up, like I said, once again, if you're new to this, more than welcome to share or follow along, but I'm probably moving a little fast. The cool thing is you can actually go in and right click and edit this i3D in a notepad to see what your file paths are. So if you're having issues and you're saying error, not finding this file, look here to see what's looking for. So basically there's your i3D. It's looking in the shaders for the vehicle shader. It's looking in the shared for the default normal. Once again, shared rough cube. Now the actual shaders you gotta watch sometimes, not all of them. There's like maybe 10% of them that are actually referencing a file as well. In fact, all your wheel XMLs are referencing i3Ds. But if you open this guy up, as you can see right here, what this // means, it's going up one folder from its current location, looking in shared, and then it's looking for dirt normal. So if we go up one folder, which I don't see the up in Windows 7, which we'll just go back, shared, and then there's your dirt normal. So sorry about the extra time again, but that's just how that works. So let's close all this out, open it again. Now we should actually see the mower and we have no errors. That's a good thing. So we're going to scroll on up. And like I said, if you're just doing this as a mod, it's done a little different because you need a mod script, but we're not doing that. We're going to put the information that you normally put in your mod script right in the map, and that's what we're going to go over. That's the most important thing. Now, what I should have started out with first, guys, this is kind of going down a dark path. Please do not take someone else's mod and put it in your map without at least asking them. And even if you do that, you're going to constantly be needing to go in and bring their updates into your map. So I highly suggest if you're going to do this, do it with your own mod, or do it, you know, you can call this your own mod, but this isn't really your own mod because this is a Giants mod. This is not my mod, this is a Giants mod. So just another little disclaimer there. I don't want to see guys pulling in somebody else's mod, putting it in their maps, and then everyone being upset, and then if I'm the one telling you how to do it, which blame whoever, but I'm just asking you please not to do that. So I'm going to go into my Westbridge map, and I'm going to do things I'm going to add a little bit of a step to this as well, but just kind of, you'll get the gist of it. So basically what I've done is in my actual map, I have a mods folder. Now here's the trick as well. It's all about pathing again. So your mod to script is where it's going to call for that XML. Now everything comes from that XML. It's kind of like the pathing before. So if you open this up and you start scrolling down and looking for the XMLs that I already have in this map, which, and see that you even put your type in here. Like right here, like I said, it's looking for this DPW 180 right in the same folder as the mod to script. And there's other issues as well. If you look at, if I go into mods, sugarcane pack for example, I go edit. Okay, that's all inside. I just know there's one more thing. I think it's in the XML. You've got to kind of watch. And it's been long enough since I've done this, it might have to kind of go back and fix some things, but everything seems to be okay. But what we're going to do is I'm going to actually introduce this also in a different category, and that category script, I cannot remember where I got it, but it is in my map. Just make sure once again you put credits for that. So okay, sorry about getting sidetracked, that seems to be me. But like we said, mods, and I'm gonna make a folder that's called mowers, I guess, because I'm probably gonna add another one in. We're just gonna take this entire set of folders, copy them over, close that out. Alright, so now we have this actually in the map. Hey KW, how's it going, bud? Doing a tutorial, so if I get a little lost on you guys, I apologize. I already said at the beginning I'd be talking to people that can't see. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up that map folder again, just so I'm not bouncing back and forth. Like so. Because I want to actually take this XML and I'm going to put it in the same folder as this mod to script now. Then we are going to go into this XML, and we're going to call this West Bridge NovaCat 301, and I'm going to just take the ED out of there. There's no reason for it. I'm even going to back this off, and we don't need to do that. And we're going to add some function commands in here, and I have a template that kind of goes over that. Let's see, mod script. Actually, just take this, Control C and copy that in. We're going to say function. I'm just going to call it speed mower for now. Basically, this is just going to add a description into the mod when you're looking for it. And we're even going to go, I'm not even going to bother doing picture for this guy, so we're going to put a string in front of that data, so it should look at my data folder, store, and find the actual image for this mod. And of course, as always, we've got to make it more affordable. And we're going to put daily upkeep. We're going to cheat a little bit, guys, sorry. Now brand, that's okay, but for category, what we're going to do is I'm going to look at one of my other guys. I think what I have for category is actually Westbridge Mods. Copy that. Paste that in. We're going to leave all this alone. Once again, we want to go into here. This is where it gets a little trickier, so we got to make sure we go. So there's the mod description in the XML, so we need to go mods. And I'm going to copy these folder names so we don't have a problem. Copy, paste, mowers, copy, paste, and then we're looking for this i3D, which should be the same, but I'm going to copy it anyway. You don't want to have an issue with casing, so okay, that's good. Now we're going to take this down just for the heck of it. I'm not going to mess with the PTR RPM because that can cause some issues. Speed limit, I'm going to jack up a little bit. We're going to cheat. I'm going to come in here. We're going to go km to mile per hour. And I want to make this, actually I want to go, yeah. So I want to go, what's 15 is 9, so let's go 30 is 9, 18, so let's go 32. It's a little excessive, but it'll be close to 20 mile an hour because this goes off of kilometers per hour. So we're going to put 32 in the speed limit. I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff. That'll stay the same. Good, good, good. I'm going to make this guy colorable. So once again, I'm going to go to my templates and cheat for this. I'm going to go to add color selection default white. I'm going to copy this and we're going to add it on to the bottom here. Control V, and I actually want to make this guy default red. And once again, I have a cheat sheet for that. That is my color bits, and all I did was this just goes off the main color selection. If I can get this page, basically from left to right it starts white and so on. I'm going to make it red, which is 13. So default color 13. I'm not going to charge my map players to change the color. That all stays the same, and we'll have to get these color nodes, but I want to get it into the game first and then we'll mess with this. In fact, mowers, probably do have to set something up or it's going to throw an error. Oh, attach your frame. So I'm gonna guess main arm. Don't look like there's a material file with that, so I have to actually find where you are getting your color from. There's some color there. Main arm. Color there. Of course I'm going to pick one that's a little harder to find. There we go, more. Okay, so that's actually the diffuse color. Okay. So we want to copy this node. Control C. I'm going to close this guy back to here, and we're just going to throw this node in. Control V. And we're going to save him. I think that's everything I want on this mower to actually make it function. This category, I'll kind of show you that. So yeah, we're good with him. Don't need that. Oh, I do need one more thing. Close that out. Let's get rid of the web. The west bridge. Mod the script. Okay. So I want to find. So here's the add stat store category. Basically, that that gives you the ability to actually make a category. And if I scroll on down somewhere, yeah, here we go. Westbridge category. That's basically Westbridge mods, which is the this is the input it's looking for, and here's the name. And there should be yeah, and here's the actual line to add the category as well, and it just needs a previous category. This doesn't matter. You can, like mine's going to be more, but it's going to make it Westbridge because I put that in there. And you're going to need an image file for that as well, which once again is in the store. And it's just a call, and that's the Westbridge mods. So this is a little more stuff involved. I just want to show how to get the actual mod in, but I just suggest doing this because it's going to be right in that folder or that category. So you have store, category, Westbridge mods, and that's just basically a picture. It says Westbridge mods. It's going to show up in the store. Alright, enough mumbling. So we're going to go west. I'm going to go ahead and copy this guy. I should actually probably call it, since I'm calling everything else, Westbridge. I don't want to capitalize that. Keep this unique. I don't know why it's important that you keep all your caps right. I'm going to copy this. Westbridge NovaCat 301. That's speed mower. So I need to go into here and add this XML. This is what's actually, like I said, once again, this is your mod script inside the map. We want to call that XML, so I'm just going to cheat. I'm going to Control C to copy this line, paste it in, and I'm going to copy this name, and paste it in there. So it's looking for Westbridge Pottinger NovaCat 301. So ridiculous of a name, but once again, it's in your map. right in the same folder as your mod descript. There's the XML it's looking for. And like I said, my mod descript is calling that store item Westbridge Pottinger NovaCat 301 XML. So it's a little ridiculous on the name, but anyway. Then what I want to do as well, I'm going to come up here and I'll put a description, function names. It's kind of generic as well, but we're going to go down here. I'm going to go Control C, Control D. I don't want shop item, I actually want function. Copy. I can do a shop item as well, but I don't think they do it in theirs anyhow. So we will function English. It's going to be in game Pottinger Nova Cat 301 sped up to, what was it again? I think it's 32 kicker power 20 mile per hour. And I'm not going to mess with translations. Sorry guys if you're another language today. Oops. So basically what this is doing is it's just this description for the speed mower. When it's going to access this callback for speed mower. It's looking for function speed mower, and this is just going to tell it what to say. In-game Pottinger NovaCat 301 sped up to 32 20 miles per hour. And you know what? I'm going to put in-game. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go 301. Sorry, I keep changing my mind, because if I do this to another mower later on, I don't want to have it saying the wrong thing. Okay, so we have our callback there. Mower, I'm not going to mess with that. Won't mess with any of this stuff. And I don't know if there's, yeah, the unit power's 5. I'm just going to go ahead and put that to 5 as well. It's a little ridiculous, but I probably have to mess with the weight to use on a smaller tractor. So anyway, sorry about all the mumbling again. We're going to hit save, close this guy. We should be done with the mod descript. We're going to hit save on him. And we're going to try this guy out. So I'm going to bring up my mod folder selector. Make sure I'm on my Westbridge map. We are. Going to open the game up. See if we crash and burn here. It's been so long since I did this. I should have probably practiced before doing a tutorial. Already a half hour into it because I've been BSing. Yeah. So we're just going to do a new game save. Let's take 14, easy. Westbridge, continue. And like I said, it won't even show up here, so don't get caught up in that because it's included in the map. So let's start. And I guarantee you're going to have some errors, guys. It happens, unfortunately. I should have probably cleaned all my other mods out so I didn't have any other issues. And I'm going to go ahead and save this game 14 so we're not having to go through all this. I'm going to go P to get to our store, and as you can see there's the Westbridge mods category I was talking about. We're going to scroll through and hey, look at that, it is there. As you can see when I click on that, so mowers cut grass, and then here's the other function, in-game Pottinger NovaCat 301 sped up to 32 kph or 20 mile per hour. So there you go. That was painless. Let's see if it works. I'm going to open this guy up. Now the color is not even going to work. I'm not even going to mess with this, guys. I'll go back in and we'll do the color later. I just wanted to make it colorable. I'm going to hit buy, hit yes. It's actually letting us buy it, so that's a start. I'm going to give myself some money. We're just going to buy a cheap tractor. Maybe. Oop. For some reason my controller don't want to work. Let's buy. Yes. Okay. Jump right to the tractor. It's showing up. I'm not seeing any errors going crazy at the moment. And back up. Hook up to this guy. Fold him down. So this is actually amazing that I got this guy to work so far and not have any goofy errors. So in a nutshell, if all you want to do is add this guy to your map, that's all you have to do from here. I'm going to go on and I'm going to add color into it. So if you want to hang out in the video, we'll do that. But that's it. Like I said, be responsible, guys. Like I said, don't be using other people's mods and throwing them in your map, because you're going to just irritate them. Even if you're going to keep it private or whatever, it's going to sneak out. It always does. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. I'm going to add color to this guy. And so that way, if anyone wants to know how to do color, it's on here as well. I have another video that shows it, but we'll just go ahead and keep on jabbering on. It's only a half hour so far, but let's make sure we have no errors first. Let's do that. So log, Control F, error. That's just course play, no big deal. It's just a description. Warning, it's going to say zip. So we're good. No errors, guys. So nothing like doing it on the first try. It happens once in a million. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to make this guy colorable. West Bridge. So once again, like I said, it's all padding. If you want to go back over this again, you want to make sure you have your XML here. You want to make sure you call for it correctly in your mod script. And the same thing here, you want to make sure you have all these file names correct. It has to go through the file padding. And then, like I said, do the category if you want. I just think it's kind of cool to put, like I said, specifically I needed them tanks. I didn't want to say, hey, go to these sites and download these mods. I wanted everyone just to be able to download my map and it would be there. And like I said, if you didn't want the extra file size, like, you know, basically this mower is 20 megabyte, so it's going to add on to your folder. Remember that. You know, you're going to zip the whole folder as far as the map folder, but that's going to add the, you know, a little bit of space to your map. So just remember that, because like Big Daddy did some sugarcane packs, and instead of making them all colorable like I did, he just pulled all the XML. So I mean, if all you need is this XML file, you're looking at a measly 8.7K. So you know, you could, you know, all these mods, I'm dumping, 346 meg. That's, you know, that's quite a bit of size to this map. But I like making things colorable. It's just kind of a cool thing. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to go into mowers. We're going to go to textures. And we need to grab this and this. I'm just going to copy them right out to my desktop. It's not really a big deal because I know where to find them if I mess them up. I just like doing that. And then we're going to open it up into Paint Shop Pro. Paint.net, I have another tutorial, guys, you can watch to do all this. It's free, but it just doesn't do quite as good a job, and I show that in that video. I need to make sure that this is correct as well. It already looks a little odd. This might be one of them that I have. Nope, it's a goofy size picture. Image, resize. So fine, 2048 by 496. So we're okay. There's been some issues with DDS files in this program, and I kind of figured it out, but it's just very odd. So what we're going to do is we're only going to make the red colorable. So I'm going to grab my magic wand. We're going to select him. We're going to go adjust, hue and saturation, and crank the saturation down to lighten this up. It's already default, so do this enough. You hit OK. I'm going to go ahead and go File, Save As. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to save it as the diffuse. Yes, I'm going to replace it. A DTX. I'm going to generate bitmaps. When I use existing bitmaps, I had some trouble, so I'm going to generate bitmaps. I'm going to hit save. Alright, now it's going to take a little bit to save. Come on. Now we're going to go selection, load save selection. We're going to save this to an alpha channel, which, let me do this first. Image. Okay, there's no alpha channel, so we're good there. So selection, save selection to alpha channel. I'm going to save it right to the specular. Hit save. I'm going to grab the specular and go selection, load, selection from alpha channel. It's already selected, so we're going to hit load and just put it in there. We're going to go file, save as, desktop, and save it as a specular, save, yes. Now this, because I added alpha channel, I have to use DTX5. I want to generate bitmaps again, I'm going to hit save. And that's it for the coloring part as far as the actual editing in a photo program. It's still saving. Come on, baby. Taking a while. That's a big file though. It was 248 by 496. Alright, close that guy out, and then basically you'll see it's going to look really goofy now. It only has all the alien looking stuff, but it takes out the non-colored stuff, and that affects the dirt and glossiness basically. That's a whole other mod tutorial. So we're going to go back to the mowers. We're going to grab these files. I'm going to go ahead and just move them right in here. Copy, replace, or move and replace. Then I need to go back and work on this guy. We got to find all the colorable sections of this mower. Basically, the easiest way to cheat is just to look over these diffuse textures and go through every single node. Main arm doesn't have it. Main arm, mower, mower. So we know this guy takes that file. I think we already grabbed that node. Mods, west. I'm going to go back in so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. It's basically just saying, hey, these nodes need to be colored. So once again, let's try to make this so you can see. It's not important what's in the center of the screen. What's important are these index paths. Like I said, I know I've already got that one. It's right there. Now we're just going to go down through and look for anything else that has a diffuse texture that's actually lit up being referenced. Hey Chris, what's happening, bud? Cutters, everything's good there. We're just nodes. Support arm, looks like we're good. Spring mower, this looks like it's using. So let's go ahead and copy this. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a list for now of the nodes we want. Work areas is not going to be in there. Decals, I'm not going to, I know the decals is a different file. We're not going to mess with that guy. Curtain, I'm not definite what might be a yellow anyway. Let's grab it anyhow, see what kind of mess we make. Control V. Because there could be some red in there. Decals, once again, not going to mess with. Hydraulic mower, good there. Spring. Copy that. Skinning. And collision shouldn't have anything, but we're just going to take you just in case. Okay, so that should be all the nodes. The thing I should have done when I was doing all this though is I should have come down and made sure that you got to make sure it has a vehicle shader, which it's going to because it's going to get dirty, and you need to select color mask, and that should turn everything yellow that's going to get colored. So 3111, which is that guy, and then we need 3115. It's already selected under color mask. Okay. And all these should be sharing the same material, so they should switch for me, but I always want to go through and look. Curtain. Color mask is selected, so we're good. Then we want, that's the decal. Spring 07. Same thing, it's already selected. 08. It's selected. Okay. So we're going to save that because we changed this to color mask. Hit save. Close this out. And basically, copy that line, and then I'm just going to go ahead and make a blank. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Copy, paste. 2, 3, 4. Take these. Done with that. Save this guy. I'm going to open that map back up. I'm going to go to 14. Start. Start, and let's buy a bunch of these guys. So Westbridge Mods, gonna buy a white one, go like that color, that color, just want to make sure it looks right. I think we got enough, huh? And default is red. Let's go take a look at this guy. Okay, everything stayed like I wanted. The yellow is good. Looks like there's no bleeding that I can see. Spring stayed yellow, that's cool. And the last one, I thought the last one was supposed to be red. I might have to take a look. Oh, never mind. This is the last one that was bought. Let's buy an in-game one quick. Mowers. Make sure it looks the same. Yep. Looks the same to me. So there you go, man. That's how you add it into your map and make it colorable. Not too shabby. There's more tricks to the coloring, but again, that's a whole nother mod tutorial. Really good. So yeah, anyone watching me on Twitch, give me about 30 seconds or so here. I want to end this video. I've already drug it on. We kept it under an hour. That's a first. But like I said, do this responsibly, guys. Please don't be taking other people's mods, throwing your map, and irritating a bunch of modders, because telling you, man, without modding now, even with console, it would be completely different. It used to be just for PC, but it's made made the game pretty awesome. So let's not make them guys mad. So using my stuff, I don't care. I'm already taking stuff from in game and messing with it. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave some comments. Let me know if I'm getting too in depth or going too fast, not explaining enough. I can always have you join my Discord. And we can always talk, or I can chat privately in Discord as well. It's the easiest way. Twitch and YouTube, I'm not a big fan of their message boards. It's hard for me to get them with my mobile phone. Discord's always on me. So, like I said, guys, if you're on Twitch, hang out. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching.